Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. We're here in the system of Bahrumab, and we're going to be continuing to do some rogue drone hunting. The rogue drone hunting is because there's a current event going on right now which involves hunting the sentient rogue drones, which are the faction-based rogue drones. They can drop special components, and these can then be used in the event in a certain system to get these reward crates that can be worth quite a bit. You can also just directly send these components. It's this module here, the drone graviton emitter. This module is quite valuable. You can find them from the sentients, and these can be sentients that you can find in many places. You can find them in anomalies, DD sites, etc. So we're going to be keep on going around here in the Amar space, and I'm going to make my way towards Amar because I wanted to actually make a new fit that is based on the Dragoon. But I think that wouldn't be a dumb idea. The Dragoon is a destroyer, and it's got a lot of utility high slots. This can be very valuable in terms of scanning, because you can use that then to scan for the DD sites or other kind of rogue drone sites that you could do. You can see here, we've got this one here that I made a bit of time ago. Let's see if we can optimize this slightly. Get the core probe launcher here. Put some of these core probe scanner. Something like this would be alright. We could increase the cost of the ship by making some better drones and better damage modules. Go with the drone damage amplifiers because I only really take one drones here. Take two, and then we go with the Acolyte II. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Already got quite a bit more DPS. Something like that. It costs quite a bit more then. These missile launchers could also be altered slightly. 42 kilometers is pretty good range though. I like it. So we can see what we can do. The thing is, the faction ammunition is also a little bit more expensive. But the Tech 2 ammunition does more damage and has closer range. The good thing about the faction ammunition is that it's very good in terms of the application. But I think it might be an idea to go with the Tech 2. Let's just see what kind of DPS we're talking about here. Otherwise, another idea could be to have a beam laser. It's not really possible here with the Tech 2s. You can put the triple beam lasers here. Capacitor doesn't like it though. Aurora, you get 30, 33. I think the Arbalests are a little bit more suited here. There we go, and then we've got missiles here. Core probe launcher. I think this could be an idea, because then you're able to get some decent DPS, decent range, but then also be able to scan stuff as well with the core probe launcher. So we'll do this instead. Buy this, and I hope that it's not too expensive, because sometimes modules in Amar are crazily expensive. No, it's not. Okay, it's good. The Rogue, the Dragoon. Okay, let's get this here. And use this instead. The Punisher is an amazing ship. It's really good. But I think for the purpose of hunting the Sentients, it could be a benefit that we have the ability to scan here. Let's do this. Move everything here. It would be nice to actually have a tractor because you can pull stuff in. Can I able to fit that? No, the CPU doesn't allow. Okay, let's go out and get to work. It's like a Miligila we've got here. The Miligila Dragoon. It's got light missiles like the Gila, and then it's got drones as well like the Gila. So DPS 1, they will make a DPS 2 while we've separated them. Well, after we've separated them, let's see what we can find here. Drone collection in Biseba. Let's test out facing these rogue drone collections, because it says on the EVE Uni wiki that these don't spawn sentients, but I think that they might be able to. Seems strange if they're not able to. Let's see if we can ask here. In the event channel. Let's ask in the event channel, see if they say anything there. That's good. And then we've also got cosmic signature here, which we can use to scan as well. So if we find a DD site or some kind of anomaly that is able to be, or combat sites you can scan down the scanner, maybe it could spawn in sentient as well. Use a bit of our ISK, so we don't have a lot left. Bit unfortunate. I need to do more of those T2s. And then we get those drones on the case as well. So we got some drones here. Move these to DPS 2 to get this organized properly. Oh, they're really fast, these guys. Super fast, these drones. Quick. Whoa, it's nice. Feels like there's basically no point in even using the missiles. They just die so quickly from the drones we've got here. It would have perhaps been better to have some guns that we can just blast a little bit. And spread them out a bit. So the drone goes for here, and then we've got the missiles on this render over here. Weaken them slightly. Okay, didn't give anything here. We weren't able to scan that down properly. It's focusing too much on the drones here. You can see where the adjacent systems. Nothing here. Got lots of Sancha refuges. It could be a good time to hunt DD sites for the Sancha here because everyone's maybe going to be searching for the rogue drones instead. Tons of hideaways and refuges, it seems. Well, 16 anomalies in Fora. That must be a tutorial system because there's usually a ton of anomalies there. We can check there just to be sure. But not really many sentients are respawning, unfortunately. We can obviously find more anomalies. We've not been too quick at finding the anomalies that are relevant for us. The drone assemblies, for example, that it says in the EVE wiki that they can spawn in the sentient drones. The drones that spawn in high sec, the sentient ones, those are the only ones that can drop these components. You can't get it from the ones in low sec or null sec. Drone cluster, that's good. Lots of drone clusters there. Nice. Let's go there. Unusual to see so many anomalies. Go to that drone cluster and launch the drones. We can scan that and one cosmic signature's down. Unfortunately that it's going so slow with finding these guys. I would like it to be a bit more quick action. I feel like we do these sites quite a bit slower with the Dragoon compared to the Punisher. It's a bit unfortunate because the Punisher is quite a bit cheaper. The main benefit is that we get the scanning ability here. Is the scanning really worth it? I don't know. Let's see here in the drone cluster. Get a few frigates here, and then the end, there's a possibility of the sentient spawning, or these random sunderers. A confessor would be really nice for this, actually. I would really love to have a confessor, because a confessor would get really good range with the beam lasers. Something like this. Expensive though. Oh, it's much more expensive than I remember. With the Aurora 170 DPS, crazy. Sharpshooter mode. So good. So good range. Look at that range, you just snipe everything straight away. Get the scanning and everything. And you could even get more DPS if you were to use a slightly shorter range ammunition like standard. 3329, 250. Aurora and standard is very little difference. Okay, let's go to the next drone cluster.
Warp drive active.
How much do confessors go for nowadays? That would be a good replacement for this Dragoon. 74 million, okay, it is a bit of a pretty penny. Same amount we can use to buy a Naga, because the Naga hull costs similar price, and then the Fit will cost like over 100 million. Same thing with the Confessor. I'd rather use on that because the Naga can be used to do tree larva hunting, which will be giving back quite a bit of ISK. We got a very good tank here, to be honest. With this Fit that we're using right now, the Dragoon, we could remove that reactive armor. Hardener is doing absolutely nothing. Since we're tanking these guys so well, extra damage, drone damage amplifier would be better. We often have giveaways that go on here, and some have not been accepted, unfortunately. I've just got quite recently here. Where is it now? I don't see it here, but there was one contract that needed my attention when I logged in. If we go in the finance, I can't really find it here, but there was a contract that required attention, and it was these items I had here in the system of Overgne, and I wanted to just say that these will be given away here. So let's see now. The person who's going to win these items here is Yota Stalin. So you get this here. And just make sure you accept this, because if you don't, then it'll expire and it'll be going to someone else. But that drone collection didn't yield anything. Let's see what the next one holds.
Drive active.
The way to take part in the giveaway is to subscribe and leave a comment with your in-game name. Then I just choose randomly. This seems like it's quite a slow event. There's not really much new stuff or action going on. And one thing I like about this event is how they're integrating already existing activities that we've got. I think it's quite cool because it gives sort of a different light to this. Since rogue drone sites, I never really bothered searching for them. I always felt like the Sancho or the other pirates are more worth the time. But now I actually have a reason, or there's a value to hunt these guys, unlike before. So I think it's quite cool. Familiar but also new. At the same time, I think it's quite slow at DED hunting, and nothing that I think is really action-packed usually, unless you've got quite a bit of luck. Because as you see here, I mean, we've done so many sites now, not find a single sentient. It's just, you know, the RNG. Sometimes you can find a lot of these, I can imagine. Sometimes you won't find so many. We can obviously do more sites, but I mean, we've done quite a few now, nothing. Just a bit of a RNG encounter we've got here. Eventually we'll get them. We'll keep moving here. But I wanted to now take a bit of a break. We've got to go to bed now, work tomorrow, you know. But we'll definitely be continuing to do this, see if we can find some. Hopefully I can at least find one, so I can show you guys that this works. We didn't even find a single sentient, but that's just the way it is. I like the way the event combines existing activities, but it's a bit annoying this, isn't it? Like a slower way. Like if it was Abyss, maybe that would be quite cool, because you can maybe find stuff in the Abyss that's rare. I have dreamt a few times of finding rare spawns in the Abyss. It would be nice if they had these rare spawns that could encounter with events. That would be very cool. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's enough for now. We're going to dock over the station. If you did learn something new, or at least enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.